Today's horoscope from Astrocademy Libra May 20th, 2022. It may not be easy to settle on a special activity today, but it's best to aim to rest your mind. Later today, the moon heads into your privacy sector for a stay of over 2 days, and it's time to digest, process, and decompress. Mercury will turn retrograde early tomorrow, making it a better time to observe than jump into decisions. There can be some fuzziness, confusing directions, or key missing information today and tomorrow. However, the retrograde cycle itself, lasting until May 30 RD, is a good time for looking at past decisions and projects with a new eye. There can be inconveniences and slowdowns that may be blessings in disguise as you turn your attention to problems you didn't know existed. Fortunately, your corrections or edits can ultimately help you tremendously. Is your social life getting in the way of your romantic desires? For instance, whether you're single or already attached, today's sparkling moon in Capricorn will light up your socially conscious 11th house of community affairs, all the while making a direct opposition to taskmaster Saturn via your lovable 5th house of love, passion, pleasure, and self-expression. Maybe it's a clique preference or something revolving around the status quo, but you're likely feeling torn between two worlds at this time. The irony? With your planetary ruler, Venus, dazzling your relationship sector, you're confident and eager to take the lead. Do what you will. After stepping up and courageously following your dreams during the first quarter moon in Libra, you may feel unexpectedly more introverted now that the moon is in Virgo. It is time to balance your mind. Calm your inner fears, anxieties, and any other worries that your distinctive nature can pick up on. Instead, use the moon in Virgo to focus on your talents that can positively influence your career path. You are likely a highly detailed, restorative professional that would be valued in any work environment. Use these secret talents throughout your workday. The planets are asking you to look at your obsession with success in a different light today. That is, the relationship of your success with the people around you. You may have noticed that you have a tendency to try harder than others, and may have come to the conclusion that you need to rely on yourself to get things done. You may have become a bit short-sighted as a result, so try listening to those around you. They may have something to teach you about the importance of letting go once in a while. A naturally harmonious atmosphere exists between you and your private sphere. You are increasingly at the center of things and are an important person of reference, which could place extra burdens on you. You have an abundance of energy for yourself, your family and friends, and are strong, calm, and harmonious, strengthening family bonds. You can be sure that your loved ones will return your support when you need it. People will keep coming back for more, so don't get too comfortable. You'll have a lot of questions coming your way, and you'll answer them all like an advice columnist. You encourage others to be as enthusiastic about life as you are. Your fresh approach, combined with a laid-back attitude, is bewitching for potential dates. Be careful when faced with choices to ask yourself how serious this person's interest is in you. A short flirtation or the start of a more serious relationship. You'll have a lot of physical energy today, and you could be especially eager to get your chores done. You want to concentrate on doing things around the house. A lot of things need your attention as you have left them aside for quite some time. Today is a great day to get these things done and get yourself organized. Or you could motivate your family to help you with some of the items on your list. This creates closeness between you and you'll all be done earlier than expected, leaving room for some fun time together. Fiery and passionate people, like everyone with your number, are most attractive to you today. You should try to canalize your desire for union and being with other people. You will have to master your naturally seductive ways, 7, because otherwise it's easy to get lost in superficial relationships that have no future. Carefully contact the people around you today to figure out who is the special one. They're probably not far away. This might be the sun's last full day in your financial sector, but this is not the last word on your financial situation and money matters. With Mercury just 3 days away from retrograding back in for a double-dip visit and Venus, the planet of money, returning later next week, things are not only still evolving but the best is still to come. This makes the Sun's final hours more about having your eyes open and head out of the sand, while the solar spotlight is still trained directly onto your financial situation and money matters. With no planetary activity in your communication sector, the Moon's visit over the last few days couldn't have been more important. While the Moon returns every 4 weeks, and this will always allow the communication lines to flow more smoothly, this comes just as Venus and Jupiter are guiding you into an important new relationship chapter. Our eyes in the sky. An opposition between the Capricorn Moon and Saturn in Aquarius early this morning helps us reconnect with our pride. However, this unbalanced aspect between the Moon and Saturn could make it difficult to shed sorrows from the past. Remember that all forms of healing take time, and that it's okay to enjoy life and feel happy even when there are still aspects of your psyche that experience pain or sadness. Luckily, as afternoon rolls in, we'll be able to shake off any funky feelings from earlier in the day, as the void of course moon gives us the energy and ego boost we've been waiting for. Allow yourself to feel confident about yourself and your goals. This is also a great time to reassess or revise any passion projects. Don't hold back, get moving toward the things you want. The energy here is very creative, so get experimental with your hobbies and express your artistic side. As nighttime creeps in, the Moon moves into Virgo, giving us some much-needed organizational energy. Use tonight to check your schedule and make to-do lists for the coming days. In the morning, the Capricorn Moon opposes Saturn in Aquarius, dampening our spirits. Others fail to give us our due, excluding us from social situations. Perhaps our friends or colleagues are unable to see how our talents could benefit the group, or we are otherwise prevented from participating due to ill will. On a more mundane level, we could be physically distanced from our communities now. Naturally, loneliness can weigh on our hearts, but we will do little to ingratiate ourselves to others by dredging up drama or adopting a "woe is me" approach to the issue at hand. If we really want to show our stuff, we are better off assessing our attitude. Remember, you do not have to be for everyone at all times. The Moon begins its void of course following this aspect, lasting until the late afternoon. Instead of airing grievances or blaming others for wounding our pride, we might determine where our gifts and talents will make the most impact. In the late afternoon, the Moon enters Virgo, ending its void of course. Over the next 2 days, our emotional terrain is governed by logic and precision. We feel our best when our routines are fleshed out. This way, we can manage tasks without succumbing to overwhelm. While this impulse to organize can help us streamline our daily lives and handle our business efficiently, life often proves unpredictable. If we are unable to rise to the occasion at a moment's notice, we should remind ourselves that we are doing the best we can under the circumstances. Discernment will get us everywhere, but overanalysis can devolve into tunnel vision.